Hi everyone, welcome to this week's drone video. We're going to be talking about connecting your Bluetooth controller over to your Tello drone with an Android phone. The Bluetooth controller for iPhones will work natively. That one is called the Gamesir. The Gamesir T1D, which is meant for the Tello, is not out yet, but if you do already own one, which is like T1S or the G3s, G4, you can actually remap it to work with the Tello. So what we're going to do is we're going to be remapping the buttons on the Gamesir with the Tello drone. There are three ways to remap the buttons for your Gamesir remote to work with the Tello app. The first way is to root your phone. The second way is to buy their dongle, which is the remapper tool, which is I believe $17. And the third way is to install software from their website onto your computer. I have a Verizon phone, so as we know, it's very hard to root a Verizon phone, so I gave up on that. I didn't want to buy another tool just to remap the buttons, so I went with a third option, which is to install software on my computer to remap the buttons. So the things you need for this are your Gamesir remote, any of them. So I have the G3s, but I know this works with the T1, a Windows computer, as well as an Android phone. There is going to be two links for software downloads down below in my description. The first one is the Gamesir World app, which you're going to need to remap your buttons. And the second file is for your computer. There might be some people who have issues downloading this file because it is actually marked as a virus. So I just wanted to throw that out there. You will get this, and if you don't feel comfortable with it, there are, like I said, two other options, which I can also link down below if you're interested in doing that instead. So since I did not want to buy the dongle or root my phone, I went with the PC software. So let's move over to the phone, where I will show you how to install the software and then activate it on your computer. So we're going to start off with the app for the phone. You're going to click on download for Android, or the alternative link to start downloading. Once the app is done, you're going to open it up and you're going to try to install. You might get a pop-up saying that you need to allow the source, so you're going to do that for Chrome, and then you're going to install the app. Once the app is installed, you're going to open it up and you're going to tap Go to Game World. Swipe to the left and click Start. And we're going to also hit Skip on the top right. Then we're going to hit Gamesir Spirit. Then we're also going to hit Go to Gamesir Spirit on the bottom. And you'll see this wording, just click on the bottom words. What we're going to do now on the top right is hit Upgrade, and then we're going to hit See More Remapping Options. Here we'll see the three different options. We're going to hit Via PC. So here are the directions for connecting via your PC. We're going to go to the website in step 1, and we're going to download the software for the computer. Here is the website. You're going to click on the blue box where there's an Android symbol. Once that starts downloading, we can go back to the phone. On your phone, what we're going to have to do is turn on the developer options. So what you're going to do is go into your system, go to About Your Phone, and we're going to tap on the build number until we turn on developer options. After we have turned it on, we're going to go back to the app, and then in step 2, tap Start It Now, and we're going to turn on USB debugging. After we have set that up, we're going to go back to the computer where our software is now running, and we have on the right hand side the phone. We're going to click OK, and it's going to check the status. Click on Activate, and it's going to do its thing. After that has been activated, we're going to go back to the phone, tap on add a game, and we're going to add the Tello app. After the app has been added, we're going to tap on Tello and it's going to open up the app and we're going to start configuring the buttons. Tap on confirm on this screen. And here you will see on the left hand side all of the options for the Gamesir remote. Tap on the little blue icon and we are going to start configuring all of the icons. Hit setting in this menu. And here we see all of the buttons that our remote has. Here I'm going to start dragging the buttons that I want to assign to the different controls on the app. And if you tap the buttons on the screen, you can actually change the size of the button. And from here, you can start adding all of the buttons to do whatever you want to do, so you assign them. You can also actually test it as well. So if you hit test on this menu, you can start testing the toggle buttons to see if it actually controls it. So if we hit test and if you start moving the joysticks, you'll see this screen. You can also save these settings. So you hit save as and then give it a name. And from here, it will automatically save. So we're actually going to set the controls to take off. So I set L1 to take off. And now if you use the app, you know that I have to swipe across the screen. I can actually set another button to do that for me. I am going to open up the menu and then open up the setting menu and put it right above the takeoff. Then what I'm going to do is tap L2. And then what we're going to do is change it to gesture mode. That's going to allow me to record a new gesture so that when I press the button, it's going to do what I want it to do. So I swipe across the screen and you can actually also test it to see if it works. So I'm going to hit test and then hit L2, press and hold, and you should see it go across the screen. So now that the app has been installed on the phone as well as remapped and activated, we're going to now test it out on the Tello drone, and let's cut to it. So I have the Tello on the floor and my controller is now connected to the drone. I have already set up all of my buttons. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to use the buttons to actually start flying the drone. So I'm going to press my left 1 button and then press my L2 button, which I had set up earlier. So L1 will open up the slide to take off, and then I will press and hold L2 to slide. So now if I turn the drone, there isn't much lag, which is great. And it's a lot more natural for me because I am a person who likes feedback on the buttons. Whoops, just hit my wall. But if you can see here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit my joystick and then you can see how responsive it is. So I'm going to press down now, up, down. And that's it. That's pretty easy to link it up. So let's go back over to the table. So as you guys saw, the remote works with the Tello app. There is barely any lag between me moving the buttons and the drone moving around my house. If you're using Android and you already have a Gamesir remote, I hope that this is helpful to you. There are a lot of people who already own this remote and did not want to buy another one just for the Tello. I prefer flying with a remote, so I am glad that I was able to figure this out and how to get it all working. So I hope that this was very useful. And I will see you guys next time, and happy flying.